Okay, let me see.
Yeah, stack them up. Stack them up. Mine ain't stacked. I put mine on the floor. They not on the shelf. I'm standing on my books. Hi, and welcome to 4eNRGy.com. Welcome again. This is Nye. You're bringing you nothing but positive love and energy.
Hello, and this is Bree Massey. I am her backup. Anytime she need me, I got you, girl. I got you.
My Charlie's Angel.
Charlie, Charlie's Angels. That was my shit. And then they had a character that had my name too. So it made me feel special. How you doing today, beautiful?
I'm doing great, Empress. How are you?
I am alive.
Yes, yes,
Nothing
yes.
yet. I am above ground. Everything is lovely. I don't
Yes.
give a damn about what other people say.
Y'all know me. I'm smoking on some good green right about now. It's been a long day. It's been a long few days, but we definitely want to give a shout out to our sponsors, which is buhosting.com, as well as Urban Country Films, a lot of our sister companies as well, which is Shelly Speaks. That's a show you should watch as well. It comes on Monday nights, I think, at 8 o'clock. And our show, 4eNRGy.com, it hosts on Cypher Sundays at 7 and on Wednesday nights at 8, which is tonight. And tonight's episode, as you may know by now, our Wednesday episodes are a little bit more serious. And tonight's episode is about manners and how
Yeah.
you can, I know a lot of us, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been in situations where it don't matter your color. This whole being ignorant, oh, miss me with that shit. Like, seriously, you can miss me with it, especially in a place of business and you call yourself a professional person at your place of employment. I don't care if you flipping burgers. I don't care if you work in a warehouse where they make them little candies. That's a professional working environment. That's your professional working environment. And the last thing you want is somebody coming on your job acting like an ass.
Exactly.
Why y'all do that?
Coming
Why they
from
do that,
me. I mean, like, I was raised up in an environment where, my grandma raised me. So I think grandparents put a lot more effort into making sure that their children or their grandchildren, when they're exposed to society or into the real world, they know how to present themselves like they got some sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
And my grandma, she raised me to, when I come in somebody's house, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, how you doing, how you feeling, how your grandma doing, whatever the case may be. You greet people when you enter into their office or home.
Their
But a
space.
lot of times, you walk in the office and people mouth is glued together. They can't even say good morning. That leave a bad taste in my mouth. What about you?
I definitely agree. It's very unsettling um when you come in, you say your salutations, your greetings. And it's so sad because a lot of people have incarcerated family members that they send letters to that they don't see on an everyday basis. And you will write salutations and greetings on your letters. But you
Exactly.
will walk in you will walk in a place of work. You will wake up in your home and you don't speak to people. And then you wonder why there's a conflict within your day.
You're
Hmm.
absolutely right. I mean, you have to.
Yes, yes. Um, Now, just to give an example of that, so I personally have a family member
Uh
that,
oh.
yes, a family member. For about roughly 10, 15 years, I stopped going out to eat with this family member.
Mm.
And it was because we would go out to eat. I mean, you're at a restaurant. They doing your
What's the
food in the
word?
back. They doing your food in the back. Like this person, the waitress or waiter just takes the order and then they put a receipt in the back. And I don't know what all they wrote on that paper beside my food.
Exactly.
Because I've worked in call centers before. I know how to push a mute button and let you just say what you got to say. Because at the end of your rant, like what I do on my blog, I have my tyrants. I got to get it
Yeah.
off my chest somewhere because what I've learned as a customer service representative myself is them people doing the same thing I'm doing to them. you
Right.
know, I'm going off like that. They're gonna put me on hold. They're gonna probably file their nails and ask their coworker what they're gonna have for lunch and get back on the phone and say, what? Okay, ma'am, I do apologize for the inconvenience. However, per policy that you signed on the receipt or the contract, it says A B C D E X Y Z. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Yes. Exactly. I mean,
And
I
like I said, I had this family member, she would go out to restaurants and she would just like have like these awful encounters with waitresses and waiters, and it was just too much. I was like,
wow.
gotta get this under control because I don't need my food mixed up with your food.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to me. So I don't know if you've ever experienced anything similar to that, but yeah.
I have been in a situation where I go out with um people, uh not necessarily family, but friends. I've gone out and it might be a recommendation of a restaurant that, I told them about to go with me. So, they trying to do the most with, how they want their food and, adding a lot of stress on the waitress. Like, you doing too much. You really, really, really doing too much. You want this a particular way, and then when they bring it, oh no, this is not how I wanted it. I wanted it a different way.
Hmm.
So I'm like, bitch, you doing too much right now. You really, really, really are doing too fucking much. Um, and so then, you eat all your, they eat all their food, right?
Hmm.
They talking shit, but they eating all their food. Don't lick the plate. You know what I'm saying? Just real, real messy. And I'm watching, how they handling themselves. And then when it's time for the bill, you don't even want to give the lady a tip after all of that shit that you did. Slavery is over in the United States that I know of. Come on, man. You don't have people, a lot of people just don't have good etiquette skills, and they feel like they could just run people over just because they're serving you. They're not your servant, but they are your servant for this evening. And people got to learn how to respect that.
I mean, I see what you're saying. You're saying like every time the waitress come back, they always want something and running the waitress back and forth. And then at the end of the evening, you don't tip.
Right.
Okay. Definitely. That's definitely another example of that. I think that's like some kind of entitlement, how you would describe that.
Yeah.
You know, you that I because I don't do it like that. Okay. I if I do need something, I do try to ask for everything. And I remember I went out on a date with this guy before, and he thought it was wrong for me to come to a new restaurant having never been there, and I was asking for certain things. Again, learning from previous experiences, and I know how I like my food, and I'm looking at, what I'm saying, what I'm ordering and what they're saying is served with. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Whereas you're saying the back and forth is wrong, where he feel like the back and forth is necessary. And I'm like, so in that situation, you can't win for losing.
Not so much like they ask for their food to be done a certain way.
Uh-huh.
Then when the food comes out, they're like, no, this is not what I asked for. Yes, it is what you asked for.
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
then you send it back, and then you kind of rude to the waitress, and
Yeah.
it's not really her fault because you didn't really explain yourself,
And
you
then
know,
she's not the cook either.
right.
You know?
So she's getting the bunt of your aggression or your dissatisfaction, which is, you don't take that out on that person.
Yeah.
They try to do the best job that they can most times.
When I tip, okay, so I always tip when I go in a restaurant. And when it comes to food, since that's the main topic we're on at this moment, with this, you know, integrity and self-righteous and entitlement when you go out to eat. For now, we'll say it's about for going out to eat. Okay, your 10%, 15%, 18%, whatever it is. And I know we've all heard and seen the big joke about the preacher who says he gives God what, 10%? He wrote it on a receipt. Why do you feel entitled to 15%? Oh girl. Yeah,
What?
yes, yes. That was a big thing some years ago. I forgot, I should have brought that up. But yeah, it's I look at the situation like this when I go out to eat. First of all, how much was my food? Um, was it, how many times did you come back to the table? How many, what I'm saying? I really do calculate your dollars on everything you do and what I'm saying, how you do it. I'm sorry, I'm a customer service person by heart. And even when I go to fast food restaurants, another thing that really grinds my gears that a lot of people really do not understand, okay? And I'm sorry, but it's all food. We got to talk about this. Drive through is not made for people who have large orders or people who do not know what they want.
Drive through is not for people who don't know what the fuck they
They
want. And
won't.
I'm always in the car with a bitch that don't know what they want. And McDonald's.
I need y'all to please get in your parking spot and go inside with that bullshit, please. That's why they have parking spots. Drive through is literally is the fastest part of the fast food game, people. It is not time for you to be coming to the drive through talking about some wait a minute, hold on. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't know what you want, and you got, like you saying, on this special, you got like $35 worth of goddamn food. I'm so glad they have like Uber, Eats and stuff. I could not wait till they came out with that type of stuff. And you know, even when you go to my little fancy restaurants, they got the iPad things that you can do and stuff. I love all that technology because I'm telling you, you people, and
Exactly.
I don't care who you is that do that. I don't care if you black, white, orange, pink, or green. You people who do that shit need to be. Girl, let me tell you something. I had to cuss. I got it. Oh, I lost it. I lost it one day.
Wow.
You know, I have no chill.
Wow.
Girl, I have no chill. McDonald's down the street from my baby's school. I got to go. We do this every morning, okay? We know every day know us at this McDonald's. We got to go. We know how this works. Here this lady come in the drive-through. Hello? So how much is okay? All right, let me say that. Girl! Bitch, you don't get your motherfucking ass out the way.
I know you're right. I'm gonna need you to go back around when you done figured out what you want. Don't play with me, okay? Don't play with me. I got stuff to do. I got to be at the job. Come on, man. You doing too much. And then they want to ask their kids what they want. What y'all want? What?
Child, my daughter know this. Look, before we get here, what do you want? ABC, okay. Do
That's a
not.
discussion that you have
We're
before
going
we
through
pull
the
up.
drive-through, or do
What
you
y'all
want to
want?
go in?
What you want? What do you want before I pull up to this clown head? Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? We got a message in the chat from Andre, and he's like 4 separate orders in the same car. I know you're right. I ain't got that kind of time. I look, I'm ordering for cheering. Everybody finna get the cheering menu. We're finna get the
Do you want a
four
1, 2, or
sausage
3?
biscuit. We're gonna get the four sausage biscuit, and we're gonna get one large cup of orange juice. Cause I'm not spending $3 on 4 different cups of juice. We
That's
ain't
because you
playing that
got to pay
game
for
today.
the damn cup.
You gonna learn today. Everybody got a sippy cup. Separate that shit. You
Fuck that
post
shit.
something
Let
on
me get
yours.
one big orange
You
juice and
post,
4 straws, bitch. Matter of fact,
don't
here
put
go
no
the
ice in
marker.
that shit.
Here go the
Don't put no
marker.
ice.
Put
No
your
ice.
name on the side.
You know what your cup say. This your cup. You know your cup. Don't fucking play with me in McDonald's. We ain't spending all this money. It ain't my pay period. You know what I'm saying? My check ain't deposited yet. I can't get no advance. Don't play with me. We already know how this gonna go. Ain't no separate orders. This ain't no we ain't in the restaurant. Sit down. We finna get something, put in our stomach to make a solid. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Bada bing, bada boom.
Girl, it's I mean, like, people really need to understand etiquette, and it's so sad. Like, I understand you understand it to be fast food. Burger King got you food that is your way. Okay, that's why Burger King ain't got too many places to go either. Now, you know what I'm saying? You can hit 3 blocks and catch 2 McDonald's. You
Yeah,
know, you'll catch a Burger King couple exits down the street, counting down 95 or 85 or whatever your interstate is. You know, go for it. But Burger King got y'all food. You can have it your way. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Not even for Thanksgiving or Christmas with this bullshit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You cannot go to the drive. When it comes to your food, I understand, you know, that's a different type of beast. And I probably should have even showed you this video. I'm gonna tell you another situation I was in. It was that I won't say that. I don't remember which one. If it was IHOP or Waffle House, I'm put this claim out there. I don't know which one. Okay, so don't quote me on the place. But I remember the incident. Little bitch, don't make me come find you, little girl. But I put a hex on her. We'll talk about that later. The little girl and I come to this particular spot, you know what I'm saying, often. But at the same time, it was during a period where I was living there. So like I said, it was some years ago.
Right.
And I recognized the young girl. She knew she just started working there, boom, boom, boom. So one particular morning on my witching hours, like I said, I'd be up like 3, 4 in the morning. So boom, I hit the little spot up. And baby, I got all these goddamn lumps in my grits. I was like, now don't get me wrong, the little meal was only like $5. Some grits, some eggs, coffee, orange juice, you know what I'm saying? A basic ass breakfast.
Right.
But her dispute was she wanted to just take the grits off because she felt like I had already ate the rest of the food. I didn't have no meat. All I had was eggs and toast, grits, and a $3 orange juice and $1.50 some coffee.
Mm.
So how you finna just tell me what I did and didn't eat? Girl, she threw a whole goddamn fit. And then she tried to flip the shit on me, making me feel like I'm tripping by a $3 breakfast. You know what? When you say that, you hold that thought, ma'am. You keep that money. You keep it. I called the company the next day and I talked to the manager real humble. And the first thing I said to him is, sir, before I tell you what happened yesterday, let me tell you who you've been in customer service for over 15 years, and I do respect the fact that she is in a particular type of business where you're dealing with hungry people. Okay. I say, but to say the things she said to me, when I can show you my plate, and then she tried to flip it around on me to make it seem like I was tripping about the breakfast. Yes, I am. I had more lumps in my grits than, so what I'm gonna do with the rest of the breakfast?
Wow.
And it's like situations like that. I almost kind of felt sorry for her because like I said, I recognize the fact that she's new because I had been coming to this place for a while. But like I told him, I said, you did just lose a customer because for the sake of me not wanting to run into that situation with her again, I refused to come there.
Mm.
Lo and behold, I think some time had went by and a couple other neighbors were saying that when they go to this spot, same thing that was happening, started complaining, I guess, and then hey, I stopped going for a while. You talk to the neighbors and stuff, they stopped going. Hey, you have to recognize what certain people are doing to whatever attitude you promote in your business. You know what I'm saying? That's going to
Right.
either attract or deflect people from your brand.
Exactly. Exactly. There have been a few restaurants where, I have visited, and if the customer service atmosphere is not right, you'll never get nam nutter dollar out of my pocket. You're gonna learn today. And businesses do not like to hear stuff like that. They don't really um that leaves a bad taste in their mouth because they realize that they could potentially they will lose repeat customers. You know what I'm saying? They know that repeat customers is what um keep them in business. Not the ones that come every now and then, but the people that are come there on a regular basis. Like you go to eat breakfast at that restaurant and your food normally be right for that $4, $5. You know what I'm saying? You happy. So what? You gonna be back in another week or two, cause you got $5 in your purse. You want a hot meal on your belly. You ain't got no time to cook. Come on, man. They losing money like that, and it's a good thing that you call the manager and let him know, yo, y'all ain't doing. You ain't. Your employee is not doing you justice. So she probably been out of that place for a long time. She
Yeah.
been.
I mean, it's just that as we came out of the pandemic again, y'all know I always be talking about this that that banking scam that still ain't nobody call me about it. I'm waiting. My phone gonna ring one day. Somebody gonna catch this video and let me know about the few stacks everybody was talking about and then fraud shit. Baby, they been going in. somebody got in. Somebody finna talk about it come 2021. Cause honey, you gonna have to talk about that on the income taxes. So but however you got your business going, whether it was before the apparent the falling bag of 10 grand of 2020, or before then, creatively by hand, I love what even Papa Duck is doing on Instagram. He promotes a lot of black businesses by visiting they places and giving his review on what they're doing. That's really good. I love it and I appreciate it. But at the same time, other people who are, at whatever level you are, like she's saying, every once and now again, customers, you're gonna have you're gonna have customers that are mostly your friends, mostly recommended by your friends. You may have the stranger customers just from advertising and just like what we do here, your organic customers and stuff like that.
Right,
But the point is you have to keep everybody um you honestly have to address everybody the same.
right,
You have to have an objective that your company stands by. You have to, like, big companies like Walmart. Let's be honest, y'all. Y'all be playing and stuff. Now let's kind of scoot over a little bit since Walmart is a super center. You can get food, clothes, and shelter pretty much at Walmart. Okay. So you can get your life together at Walmart because a lot of y'all know about this the Walmart scam that goddamn checkout. We ain't gonna go there now. I know because we know them people who know about them 25 about them Lay's potato chips in the size of a 42-inch screen TV, bitch. Don't play with me. Thank you, girl. I appreciate my TV. Thank you, girl. I
yes,
like my TV. But the
girl.
point is when you have when they have a focus that their company focuses on, why even though they have a big loss for all you Walmart shoppers, okay, suffer a big loss from you Walmart shoppers. But at the same time, you can go again. Walmart almost like McDonald's. You can hit two corners and find a super center that's gonna take up a whole block. Okay, so
Girl.
yeah, so the point is you have when it comes to really that's why education is important. And it's fun to kind of start out as a hobby. Like I said, I don't care who you are. If I know you and you doing something good, I'm gonna promote it on my page. I'm gonna do everything I can to let people know what you're doing. But at the same time, you gotta understand the world of working from home is around. Survey junkies, survey monkeys, a lot of people are doing like undercover shoppers, all those people doing anything for these little coupon and like you see what I'm saying? There's so many the point is there's so many ways that people can talk about your business. and put
Right.
your business on blast for either attention, for either personally disliking you, like, okay, you got a friend, you've been discounting for the past 4 years with your own stuff. All of a sudden now your business has got to the point where you really don't need to, like you said, you don't have to discount to her no more because everybody else don't have a problem with paying full price. If she your friend, what's the problem with her? Oh, now it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? You got to
Right.
straighten that type of stuff from the jump. But you have to understand there's a way to do it respectfully, and you have to understand and recognize where you're going to make your losses at. And, just kind of build that bridge, because where your loss is at, there's going to be the bridge of where your gain is at, like a slinky, you know?
Right. All right. So, for you all that are just tuning in, um, you know how me and my girl Nye get. We just started getting on another whole nother topic. But basically, the show tonight is when is the right time to get stuff off your chest. And if you guys have any comments or concerns, please, please, please post them so that we could discuss it. But um, even though we want to try and be tactful about how we tell somebody or get in that ass, um, we also want to be positive. We want to be positive about the message that we send, because a lot of times when we have this kind of confrontation with people, it's somebody that you work with. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people that the people that you spend the most time with is your family. You spend more time with people that you work with than your own family. Have you
Family,
really
yeah.
thought about? I mean, do you really think about that?
No,
So,
it's true.
so I want, you know, when you go on a job, you apply for a job, and you like, yeah, girl, got me a new job. It's paying pretty good. They got benefits, and the lady was real nice, and everybody was real. I'ma like it here. And then, 60, 90 days later, you be like, hey girl, what's up with that job? How your job working out? Girl, I hate them bitches.
Or worse, I done got fired or I done quit.
And
Yeah.
it's because, people start getting comfortable with each other. A lot of times the supervisors that were nice and friendly to you, um, they kind of lose respect for you because you're, under them. And that's never a good look. You know what I'm saying? If if we can't respect each other, this ain't a good environment for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. That job where me and you worked at, God bless us. God bless us. Cause,
We still friends, right?
'Cause Jesus, honey,
Woo!
glory to God. Mm. Hana hana bashanda bahana, the butter and the cream. Like, cause
Wow.
baby, in okay, working experiences, again, customer service still applies, and I understand it can get very slippery because again, you do become more comfortable with people.
Right.
But one of the things that I've learned about myself over the years, and I think customer service is a basic necessity for any position, whether you're in the medical field or not, because medical field, they call it bedside manners.
Right.
What, it's the same thing. You
Customer
know,
service is essential for any business.
Any business.
all businesses,
Business.
and some people don't recognize that.
Yes. So that's what we're here to talk about. We are, I'm not saying we are perfectionists. I'm not saying we are professionals, but we have been in customer service as the representative, as the customer being served in businesses. We have been in our own personal situations, and a lot of times customer service has benefited the situation because we've learned how the interpersonal relationships of companies work firsthand. And we want to share these. I mean, we worked in what that company we worked for, that was a what, Fortune 500 company, right?
Yes,
Fortune 500 company. So they employ hundreds of thousands of employees. And as we see Black businesses booming and coming into its room, the legitimacy of it is going to have, you're going to have to need a customer service representative. You're going to need someone who is going to represent your brand while you're still building it. It will be very, you can call it the administrative assistant. It's the same that it's just a broad band of the same name. You,
right,
whether you talking to them over the phone, via email, face to face, it's all the service of the customer, client, or their, the bridge between services rendered and a need for the public to have, period.
right,
So
exactly.
um
Um,
yeah.
I um I always had a problem with being in a situation where, I always try to come to any situation being positive, being happy. Um, and I think a lot of times, and maybe this is just stories that I tell myself, a lot of times people despise me or, hate me, not because I'm so beautiful, of course, but but because I'm always looking for that rainbow, somewhere over the rainbow, and I come in there with this attitude like, yes, sis, what? Hello, how you doing? You know, and it's like people want to be mad. Why are you mad? Why is you mad? Or better yet, why are you bringing that negativity? Why you carrying that shit like a monkey? You know what I'm saying? That shit on your shoulder. You know, come on, man. You walk
Mhm.
around mad, got an attitude. Hey, I'm sorry that your husband is sleeping with, your sister. I'm sorry that when you woke up, you had a flat tire. I'm sorry, this ain't our pay period, and your checking account is $35
Over,
negative.
bitch,
What
I'm
kind
sorry
of
your ass
shit?
just woke up and still had to come in this motherfucker, if you ask me.
Right.
I
You
mean,
did
my
not have
bad.
to come. You didn't have to come. Why is you mad? Why you mad? Why is you mad? You gonna take all of that out on me because I'm happy? I got shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? I got a life too. Yes, I ain't got no man, but I'm still doing stuff. I'm still striving. You know what I'm saying? So many things in the world that you could be mad about. And it's like, why? It's like
Hmm.
I have come to the realization in my life I do not um entertain shit that does not serve me.
It's like, on the real, for real, I lived through mental health issues, and maybe in future episodes I will be more comfortable to discuss this with you all. But it is absolutely very important to me to have a stable lifestyle. And what I'm saying is, I don't bring my issues to work, home, and I don't bring my issues. home from work.
Right.
There's all if it's just the car drive, if it's just the car drive, I need that moment with God. That's my bridge. That's my slinky.
Yeah.
Help me, please. Because it's like the moment I get stuff twisted and you say something wrong, it's gonna be a bad day for all of us. You know, like you said, Boone, me and you do things a little different. And
Yes, we do.
again, I've already admitted a lot of personal things about who I am on the real for real. Like you're not talking to no computer thug. You know, co-worker. I'm gonna need you to pipe down. Please.
I mean, like, even though we
Mm.
handle different, we handle it differently. I admire you because you gonna straighten it out like this. Boom. You
Yes,
can
like
you can
like a
now
fly.
what you're not gonna do, what you're not gonna do is because I'm gonna handle this right now. And
Period.
me, I'm more laid back and I'm like, let's discuss this,
I be trying to
let's
get to that
know,
point. I try to get to that point. So let's go ahead and get down to what the difference is between me and Bree that some of you all are missing because you don't know not. Okay, so we once worked a job together, which is how we first met. And what she's describing and what we're describing in our same differences, because I did say earlier that I do let stuff build up, but she's now saying that I do swat things like a fly. And the honest truth is when it when I'm the type of person I like to observe, okay? When I observe my environment and I have an opportunity to recognize my surroundings, I am taking in everything and interactions that people have with each other. And again, I'm still coming in every day. So my taking in already started when you come to me with the bullshit.
right,
Okay, that's what I mean by I do take it in. It's not exactly the same how Bree takes shit in, but like I said, I do take a lot of stuff in, like from the dough, from my highs and hellos, and me sitting at my desk minding my own goddamn business. I'm looking, listening, and learning how you move and recognizing, Lord, don't let her come near me with this shit. And then here you come with this bullshit. And then it's like I got to get the fuck on with this shit here you doing. Please, please go that way. Go over there. Way the fuck over there. So
um, like um, like I said, we handle disagreements or aggression a little bit differently. I think I think that when someone approaches me with bullshit, I'm more like laid back. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Well, what is the problem? What could possibly be the solution? Let's work things out. And then I kind of let, sit back and, you know, try to, oh, yes, let's try this. Let's try that. Oh, you're right. I believe it. You know, trust me. Oh, I understand. But, you know, and I just kind of sit back and observe. I'm observing, I'm watching you, I'm interacting with you. And if I get this vibe like you really don't, you're not really respecting me, you don't really trust me. And it just seemed like that day that I come in, I'm still cool coming in there. And then you say some fly shit, baby. Today is the day. I is talking to you. I'm finna bring it out. And everybody ain't got to know that I'm coming for you. It's hair chopping season, but everybody know that something is going down. It's going down. Okay? Everybody know. I ain't yelling. I ain't talking loud, but it's head chopping season. Only but Nye on the other hand, she already have her machete ready to take him out, like whoosh, and it's like it's a ooh, what happened? Is she dead? It's a wrap, and then here comes the security coming to get her. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
Now it's a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what happened? I thought you had something to say.
Right.
Okay, so to get more to be more specific about some of the things we deal with, why I'm like that. Okay, I was in a call center, and I actually ended up having problems with my own supervisor, y'all. My
Right.
own supervisor.
Right.
See, you got to understand how call centers work, and I'm gonna try to put this in a nutshell. The bottom line is, it's a numbers game. And however good the agents are doing, that reflects on the supervisor's leadership. It don't matter that the agent came with those skills or not. It just, shows on it. But the conflict I had with my supervisor was, she had a personal dislike for me,
Yeah, she
even
didn't like
though
you.
I was a good coworker. I mean,
Yes.
I was a good agent. I wasn't a good
Ooh,
coworker. No, fuck
ooh.
y'all. I don't come to listen. Let me tell y'all something. I got this saying that I go by, and I'm gonna intercede on my conversation to help you understand. I am not some 450-year-old slave that's gonna be in there with that yes sir master ass bullshit. You want me to change, sir? I's gonna do it. I do it. Yes, sir, master, because I want my raise, and I want my gold watch. That's what I want. So I's gonna do it. And I'm not going, hey Lenores, good evening.
Hey,
And then I'm not
Lenore.
gonna come in there and act like, y'all bitches is this. I want my motherfucking bread. I can't work on Tuesday nights, weekends, or Monday mornings, bitch. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm about my bread. No, I'm gonna come to work on time. I'm going to do exactly what the job description is to the T. And what you ain't gonna do is come in my space with that bullshit, baby, because I gotta concentrate. Okay, I gotta focus on what I'm doing for the next few hours, and listening to you and this bullshit ain't got nothing to do with getting my paper. So excuse me. That's my motto. So me and the supervisor had conflict because she don't like me, but damn, this bitch be getting this bread. Like, she be making these customers feel good. You goddamn right. That's my job description. Who don't do that goddamn job in here? Oh, them bitches. Okay, my bad. That's why I don't fuck with them
Well,
hoes.
them the
But
ones you
whatever.
want to. This the ones you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? This the ones that you got hanging out at your desk.
Yeah,
You know,
you
like
got
we in
them bat
high
wing,
school.
you got them bat wing ducks all up in your face, doing this is this, and I'm actually on my job, like to the point where she changed the meeting days on days I was not at work. She had potlucks on days, like I give a fuck about how they eat, bitch. I can cook, put all y'all bitches to sleep. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She used to do all kind of little petty, and I probably used to scare her too because I knew she didn't like me. I say, well, when the next potluck is? We ain't had a potluck in a while. I want to bring some rabbits and goddamn turtle, smothered turtle and shit.
Oh my God.
Then, but see, this what made it so bad. She's like, who the hell eat that shit? I say, ma'am, you're a Jamaican. You eat goat. Don't come for me, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? And so she got mad because, like, you tried to try me, but bitch, like I say, I'm not the one for that. Don't come for me. Don't
Right.
like you said. No, you're not gonna pick at my country ass. Yes, bitch, I eat
Mhm.
rabbit, and you Jamaican, you eat goat. We all eat meat. Are you vegetarian? Did I say something wrong? The fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with you? Like I
Yes.
said, something strange or something. Don't come for people like that.
You know what
Moving
though?
forward.
You know what though? To me, at the end of the day, we all have a job to do. Don't come to me. I mean, that particular supervisor that you had, she was on this, um, I'm ghetto fabulous, shit. We all from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? With her little, you remember when she used to have that
Oh
Playboy
my
bunny
God.
gold
You
tooth?
took me back in time. I had a flashback. I'm listening. Woosah.
Um, she she used to wear her little power suit, and then when she smiled, you see her gold tooth. It's like, and I'm like, oh my god, you was the most unprofessional motherfucker I ever met in my life. Oh my god. And she used to say stuff like scrimp, scrape, I stay, nails all done, hair weave to the flow. You know what I'm saying? You cannot teach how to be a professional. Well, you can, but she didn't want to learn that. She wanted to bring her own little ghetto
Put
fabulous.
dash to the team. You know, she was one of those supervisors. She used to try to handpick the look of the team, but them bitches was not doing the job for the team. Here I am, nappy head, ain't had a perm in 1,000 years. I look like a 450-year-old slave. I sound like them bitches that be at her desk, but I am neither of the above, ma'am.
Representing the company, and they could not keep up. They could not keep up because they lacked professionalism. They were not paying attention to the customer service modules. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, had that job, found that job, got another one. Moving forward, that pays more money, that appreciates me, that allows me to smoke, that recognizes a good employee, that is going to respect my space. That okay, well, she's good, but we're not nobody scared of anybody. Nobody's saying listen, hold on, wait a minute, let me help y'all. I am scared of the police. I am scared of my mother. I am scared of God. Do not come for me like that. Let's not go there. I'm not big, bad, and bold. I am afraid of shit. Okay, I'm scared of karma, baby. I don't do karma. I put her on top of all of them. But what I am saying is it's about respect. And it's so sad that a lot of companies that I've learned in Florida, they have a big displacement of respect when it comes to, I want to say, black people. I really do just want to say that it's a
And
lot
we
of
are in the
displacement.
South.
I want to say it's a lot of it because you got to understand this is a retirement state. A lot of owned businesses are small, local businesses, and most of them have been white owned or non-black owned. Black owned businesses are not a big thing here. It may be, I gotta look up the research, it may be like 1-2%, if that much, because this is white man country here. I know I've been here for 40 years. Okay, I'm not telling you what somebody told me. I ain't gotta research that. I go places around here. But the point is there, you got to understand, we were the last to come out of slavery, first of all. And it's you, I mean, in my 40 years of being here, I've still run into a lot of racial situations, more than one, more than two, more than four. So again, and it's not just here; it's in all other parts of the world. That's why a lot of us are dying and stuff like that. But when you have self-respect, are you willing to be this type of person? You have to put yourself in that person's shoes, and that's what a lot that is being lost out here when you're doing a lot of this entitlement attitude. We already as Black people are fighting that self entitlement attitude from a lot of other races, and then
Right.
here y'all come with that, and I get it because you learning from your environment. But don't do that. It's not cute. It makes no sense to be ignorant in public, and on the job it's no sense in doing it. Don't come to work in your clothes you go to the club with. I mean,
With sparkly pumps.
you can't
Ah,
you can't type with nails like Cardi B people, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what you think this is. You can't, you don't wear your just because it's casual Friday, you don't wear pajama pants. And I
yes.
really wish a lot of supervisors with any shoes that you can hear coming down the hallway, you need to go home. Because y'all don't understand the difference between flip flops and slides. Y'all still be coming to work. And these people don't understand, like, these companies, y'all don't understand why you still have your job is because they have to have a balance of the races to show that, we are culturally diverse here. It's HIPAA laws that they have to abide by. So you got the job because of a lot of things. You look like you can do it. Your resume shows you probably could do it. I have to follow these HIPAA laws, and the job still got to be done. So when you getting comfortable and you coming to work like that, you get to forgetting how dispensable you are.
Right.
And
One
it's
foot
like,
in, one foot out.
and
God.
a lot of us, and I mean, I'm speaking for myself, I get state assistance. If you really don't want a job, like, don't waste these people. Like, I've never applied for a job at a restaurant. I've never applied for a job at a bank.
Right.
It's not for me. I'm not
Exactly.
I'm not looking for that. So if you know how to do hair on the side, why are you trying to flip burgers and you want to get mad because they telling you to put your hair in the net? Bitch, what the fuck?
Exactly. Exactly. Nobody don't want no hair in their food. Come on now. Come on now. Preach now. Preach.
I'm just saying, like, you can talk to there's some Black owned salons, some people who own, salons. Maybe you can wash hair and, maybe looking to getting your own. Maybe you could just build on another trade or something. But, oh, it's time. I'm sorry. But it's just, I want y'all to know so much because
Yeah.
I just do. But at the same time, moving forward. Good night,
Wow.
y'all.
Thank you.
Let me
Have a
roll
good
up.
night,
I'll talk to y'all
guys.
later. My bad. My bad. Y'all know I be getting the preach on. Oh,
Good
I be doing the
show.
most.